Harley Quinn issue 3.
You let me know when the Rosmo art's done, and then I'll start picking up this book. Because Stephanie Phillips tweeted a picture of her lacing up her skates to go play hockey.
Well,
And,
I am sure she's extremely cool.
Yes, so I want to support her.
I don't think I could recommend this book even without the Rosmo art that much. I think it's
Oh no!
pretty bland. Like, I thought the first issue I liked in spite of the Rosmo art. I really liked the writing; it came through. Since then, it's kind of like it's a bit bland, honestly. It's not that hot. Like Harley's setting up a support group for people who used to be like working for homicidal clowns.
Yeah.
Yes. And so she's got the one guy, Kevin, who's been in the last couple of issues, and they're kind of waiting for other people to show up. And there's a whole thing of, oh, no one's going to show, but eventually, 4 or 5 of them do. And it's a bit like, a bit like an AA meeting. They go around, start telling a couple of stories about, what it was like. But then one of them was like, no, we were all terrible people. There's all this self-guilt. But one of the people there is actually a plant working for Hugo Strange, who is his plan is to cure all the clown craziness because they can't be saved, they can't be taught through with therapy. They have to be fixed, like biologically, physically, chemically, because he's got some serum that he's working on that is injecting people with to try and, again, quote unquote, fix them in a physical way rather than mental. And him the plant being there trying to get them, and the reinforcements show up. They're trying to capture Harley and the others for more subjects for Hugo. Harley gets away, a little bit of a chase action sequence. She gets down to the sewer and runs into Solomon Grundy, and that's kind of the end of the issue there with that stuff. Plot wise, there's really not a lot in this. There's literally like you can break down to there's an opening sequence of a couple of pages with Hugo Strange doing his experiments. Then you have the meeting, which flows directly into the chase as Harley is trying to run away from them, and that's it. And then she goes down, and escapes and goes into the sewer. The plot is non-existent, which would be fine if it was really compelling, bouncing around the writing, really strong dialogue. But I'm not finding it is. I'm finding it's okay. It's by the numbers. It doesn't have as distinct a voice as that first issue did, and by the sounds of it, the Future State issues had a pretty distinct voice as well. This is just okay, and then on top of that, you got to put up with Rosmo art, which just makes everything more miserable.
Yeah,
it's really not good.
That said, I'm sure there's Rosmo art, like the Batman Shadow book. It didn't bother me as much, or even in Martian Manhunter. But man.
It's when it's just normal people, right?
Yeah, like when there's not the reason for the style tweak, Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a real shame, this book. I don't think the writing's terrible. I just don't think it's anything good. I think it's kind of bland.
Gotcha.
And it's, for me, the weakest Harley book in years. Just on the writing alone, not even taking into consideration the art. So overall, I'm going to give it like a 4, because average writing, below average art. I'm going to pull it down to a 4.